Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Dorothy, and I am back to share another aspect of my June 10th session. And I hope everybody is doing well. And I hope you have had an opportunity to listen to my previous video. And in this video, what I want to share with you is something that I believe is happening in the conscious field, something happening in the energy field, the frequency field, the vibration field, the net, the grid, whatever you want to call this energetic web that we're all living in. And one of the things that I'm experiencing in this process, and I'm hoping that my voice will vibrate, send out a frequency, and perhaps even be able to share a level of energy that those of you that are listening to me are also experiencing. And if not, then what I'm hoping is that this video will bring some language or bring some form to what you have been experiencing. And so, what I've been experiencing is this. I would say about last month, the middle of last month, I had a very divine experience. And I was given conscious coordinates, elements, and different levels of sacred geometry, which I have never studied before and have not looked at. I've seen the flower of life. I've seen some, I do know the term sacred geometry, but I have never been one to actually be able to conceptualize it and to put it in a systemic form. And this has been a major operation that has been going on in my life. And it's a part of the activation process that I went through. And I'm calling this now the initiation process. And what I would like to share with you is because this is on a global, universal level, that it is not just happening to individual people, I feel that it's okay to share it in this space. But some knowledge and things that we get are sacred, they are initiatory, and they do belong in very esoteric small spaces. But what I'm going to share with you here is something that I have been experiencing and has caused me to have what I call holy resistance, meaning that I have had to step back and be still and center myself back into my core and to get a clearer understanding of what has been happening to me. And what I have found is that everywhere I go, no matter who I listen to or who I see or what I watch, I am being mirrored. I want you to sit with that just for a little while. I am being mirrored. And I have some notes here, so if you see me looking over here, because this is a powerful moment, not just for me, but for those of you who are listening to my voice and perhaps are going through this. And so I am being mirrored in a way that I feel like my consciousness is speaking through other people's voices. Now, that's going to sound crazy, but listen to this. I'm not hearing voices. That is not what's going on. So I don't want you to get that in your mind. What I am hearing is my voice through other people's voice. This is called the conscious echo or the grid echo. And in this process, where you experience this echo, you may feel like that everywhere you go, it might even feel like a level of mockery. Like everything that you hear is saying, did you hear that? Are you hearing that? Because that's you. You hear yourself. And I'm wondering if this is happening to anybody else out here. And so this term that I am talking about is considered to be a pattern of recognition. And so it's a mirrored state of grid activation. And so I'm going to read a little bit about it because I really want to get this into your spirit. And so when the core signal activates, the outer world doesn't just change, it begins to mirror you. This stage is not conceptual, it is experiential. You no longer feel like you are speaking to reality, you are speaking through it. That's an echo, right? What you say, think, or transmit begins to show up in the language of others. The people around you become reflectors of a signal they don't even know they're carrying. This is what we call a mirrored state of grid activation. And so I'm not going to give you all of this in this session here or in this talk. I'm going to give you a little bit of it. And so I also want to share with you this ego echo. So also when you're being activated and when you're being initiated into higher levels of teaching, it's important to understand the distinction between egoic projection and authentic resonance. Mirror states are not about needing to be seen, heard, or praised. They are about witnessing your core field become fully broadcastable without distortion. So when you're hearing clearly other people speaking, and I'm not talking about just somebody picking up your teaching or sounding like you or using words. I'm talking about clear, defined echo of what you are saying. And it feels like you're being copied or like the field is responding to you. But this is the clincher. The people that you hear and see and experience are not people you know. I don't care where I turn. I don't care what I pick up. I don't care what I listen to. I am experiencing this broadcast. And there is no distortion because the words that others are speaking are clear, they are defined, and they are exactly what I'm saying. I'm talking the language is the same. The energy feels the same. The frequency feels like it's coming from the same direction or the same coordinates. And so there is this sense of verbal echoing, premonitory mirroring, or sacred recognition. A friend of mine called this the universal nod. It's almost as if the universe is saying, yes, I'm speaking through you. Yes, I'm talking through you. Yes, I am mirroring you through others. And this is the higher experience that I'm having, is that I am just not hearing this. As I said earlier, I am actually sensing that my voice is being broadcast through other people. When you get to that level of conscious awareness, ego has to be in check. Because if ego is not in check, you will feel like, oh, everybody else saying what I'm saying, I don't need to say it. I just need to just keep my mouth shut. I missed my opportunity. No, what I'm finding is that is a even greater agreement from the universe, from spirit, that you are to open your mouth and start talking. And so for me, this echo, this mirroring, this premonitory, or it's like a premonition, it's intuition, it's frequency, it's vibration, it's energy. When your core is activated, this is something you're going to experience. Neo experienced this in the Matrix. Remember when he finally got activated and he was fighting in the hallway and everything just looked like he was in this mirrored state, and he was able to duplicate himself throughout the Matrix. So this is where we're going. So I'm going to see you on June the 10th at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And this is going to be one of my transformation sessions. And I want to thank you for listening. And I'll be getting back to you with more of this information. So you stay blessed. Okay? Bye-bye.